So guys, in this video we are going to understand the astronomical coordinate system. So what is the astronomical coordinate system? So the astronomy, like on earth we use longitudes and latitudes to describe the location of any place, country, state, province, a city or village, or a sea on the exact location. We use a set called coordinate system. So if we want to pinpoint out the exact location of a star, a planet, or a nebula, or a galaxy, or a cluster, we use a set of coordinates called astronomical coordinate system. So there are five types of astronomical coordinate system: celestial coordinate system, galactic coordinate system, supergalactic coordinate system, horizontal coordinate system, and ecliptic coordinate system. So let's start with celestial coordinate system. It is a method used to map the positions of the objects in space. Similar to how latitudes and longitudes on map location on Earth, the most common system, the equatorial coordinate system. So same as Earth, in space we use equatorial coordinate system. Here the longitude is right ascension, where ascension RA, and latitudes are declination, positive declination and negative declination. Given coordinate here is RA 15 hours 22 minutes 6 seconds, declination positive 17 32 minutes 20 seconds. RA becomes your longitude and declination becomes your latitude. There are two hemispheres, like northern and southern hemisphere on Earth. Here celestial equator divides the zero declination into negative, divides the positive declination and negative declination. So here is the 0 degree declination is equal to celestial equator. Celestial split into two different hemispheres: northern celestial hemisphere, up, which is located up of the celestial equator; southern hemisphere, which is located below the celestial equator. Our angle is on the alternative to right ascension as the longitude coordinates. So here are the poles, like NCP, northern celestial pole, north celestial pole, which is declination of 90 degree north; south celestial pole SCP, which is southern celestial pole, south celestial pole, which is the declination of minus 90 degrees south. You can see this diagram. You can refer to this longitude, prime meridian, Greenwich meridian of this. There's like we have Greenwich Observatory on the United Kingdom, and on this Earth in space we have your vernal equinox. So vernal equinox is the starting longitude at 0 degrees right ascension. You can refer these diagrams. Now, what is vernal equinox? 0 degree longitude. So RA corresponds to 0 hours. RA 6 hours equals to 90 degree east of the vernal equinox. RA 12 hours equal to 90 degree west of the vernal equinox, a point where sun crosses celestial equator going north. Date is 20 to 21st March. The vernal equinox is the point where the sun crosses the celestial equator. Declination is 0 degree, used for 0 point of the right ascension. R is 0 hours. Day and night equal worldwide. So you are to betterly now understand the celestial coordinate system. In celestial coordinate system, we use Earth as in the celestial sphere. We use as Earth in our celestial sphere. This is our celestial sphere, and this is our planet Earth. What is galactic coordinate system? It is a way of mapping the positions of the stars, nebulae, and other objects in the Milky Way, using the plane of the galaxy as the main reference instead of the Earth's equator, like in the celestial system. It is a Milky Way centered map, not an Earth centered map. Suppose in the celestial sphere, here we are in the celestial coordinate system, we have Earth as a centered. In galactic coordinate system, we have Milky Way galaxy as centered. Components are like galactic longitude is L and galactic latitude is B. L 0 to 360 degree is the range, and galactic latitude plus 90 degree north pole and plus 90 degree minus 90 degree means south pole. So longitude 0 degree galactic center means the Greenwich meridian of this coordinate system is longitude 0 degree, which is called galactic center. L equals to 180 points towards the opposite direction away from the center. Latitude above plus B, below minus B. The galactic plane means galactic plane is like the celestial equator in this system, like equator. It works like equator, galactic plane. B is 0 on the plane, 0 degree B longitude, latitude is the plane. B plus 90 degree above the North Pole. So galactic center is RA 17 hours 45 minutes to 27 seconds. Declination minus 28, 56 degrees. 56 degree. In the constellation Sagittarius. So here is the poles. That north galactic poles is plus 90 degree north, south galactic pole minus 90 degree south. NGP, SGP, analogy. Galactic center is Greenwich meridian. Galactic plane is equator. Example, L 90 degree, B 30 degree. This is a set of coordinates. You can refer this diagram. Here we have centered as the Milky Way galaxy. Should write it as here. Milky Way. And galactic center is here. Galactic plane is equator. This is south galactic pole. Now you can be getting clear by the second. Now there's a next set of coordinate system called supergalactic coordinate system. The supergalactic coordinate system is used to map galaxies and galaxy clusters on the largest nearby cosmic scale, especially the local supercluster, Virgo supercluster, which includes our Milky Way. Flattened distribution of galaxies. Components are like longitude SGL means the supergalactic longitude, SGB is supergalactic latitude. 0 to 360 degree is the range, and latitude is plus 90 degree north to minus 90 degree south. The equator supergalactic plane. Like in the galactic coordinate system, I have galactic plane. Here we have supergalactic plane as equator. Virgo cluster SGL 100 degrees longitude, and SGB is equal to 0 degree latitude. SGB 0 degree longitude is known as the prime meridian of this system. Greenwich meridian is supergalactic SGL 0 degree, direction to the Virgo cluster. Great attractor is massive concentration near SGL 160 degree longitude, SGB 0 degree latitude. Poles NSP North supergalactic pole plus 90 degree SGBN means supergalactic SGBN and SSP south supergalactic pole minus 90 degrees SGBS supergalactic north pole supergalactic south. So this also has a pole. You can refer to this diagram. Here's our Milky Way. Here's the supergalactic latitude, supergalactic plane, equator, taxa, Virgo cluster, SGB. Let's see the system. Okay. Here next comes the horizontal coordinate system. The horizontal coordinate system is used to locate celestial objects as seen by another observer on Earth at a specific time and place. It's based on the observer's local horizon, not on Earth's equator or the ecliptic. So components, it's based on the observer's local horizon, not on the Earth's equator or the ecliptic. Components are longitude is the azimuth, AZ 0 to 360 degree range. Latitude, altitude, ALT, H equals 90 degree to negative 90 degree to positive 90 degree. 0 point is W equals to azimuth 0 degree. Above, below the horizon. Altitude is H, equator, H equals to 0 degree horizon, H plus 90 degree overhead zenith, H minus 90 degree below nadir. Example, if a planet's altitude is plus positive 45 degrees, it's halfway between the horizon and the zenith. Azimuth A 0 degree north, 90 degree east, 180 degree south. So a star at A 90 degree, H 30 degree is above the eastern horizon. Zenith point direction overhead. Nadir point directly beneath the observer. Horizon imaginary circle dividing the earth and sky. Meridian great circle passing to north, zenith and the south points. Now you can refer this. Here's the zenith is lies here, north and west, Madin, azimuth and altitude. So next last is the ecliptic coordinate system. The ecliptic coordinate system is based on the planet of the Earth's orbit around the sun called the ecliptic plane. Components are longitude A lambda equals to 0 degree equal to 360 degree, latitude B beta plus 90 degree to minus 90 degrees, longitude A 90 degrees summer solstice in Gemini, A 180 degree at autumn equinox, A 270 degree winter solstice, latitude B measure north to south, B equals to 0 degree equator, ecliptic plane. Poles NEP 90 degree north ecliptic pole, SEP 90 minus 90 degrees south ecliptic pole. 0 point is vernal equinox. Tilt is 23.44 degrees between celestial coordinate system and ecliptic coordinate system. Analogy is March 21st vernal equinox 0 degree longitude 21st June summer solstice 90 degrees 23rd September autumn equinox 180 degree December 1st winter solstice 270 degrees. You can refer to this as your reference.